This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
It's hump day and I'm moving just a little slow. My body knows I got 3 more days to go at a job filled with office politics and drama. Yes, that's why I'm still in my pajamas. It's hump day again. It's hump, this is the end.
Okay, then.
Uh-oh.
Let's talk about masturbation.
Strap in, people.
Masturbation.
Or strap on.
To promote public health, the federal government collects information about American sexuality
I know it.
using several ongoing national surveys that all have one element in common.
They hear that strange noise I make on Alexa. I knew they were listening.
Yeah,
Damn it.
I know. The Alexa's the devil. They focus on partnered sex and ignore solo play. So the government doesn't care about you slapping your own meat around. Slap them flaps, girl. The government's focus on partner sex is hardly surprising. Government officials worry about public health threats. So, STIs, teen pregnancies, sexual assault, all that stuff. They're not really worried about what you're doing with your own meat. But meanwhile, sexologists are promoting solo sex, because there's a lot of different health benefits to it, helps people relax and fall asleep. The good old fapping nap.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Introduces people to their own unique sexuality.
Oh.
It allows great pleasure for free. And right now, it's so expensive just to be alive.
I can't afford a date. I call my left hand the blind date. The stranger.
Totally.
Hi, what's your name? Hi, you're very cute. Thank you. You want to touch my wiener? Yes, I do.
I have a friend that's super innocent and doesn't know anything that's on Urban Dictionary. So I take great pleasure in introducing her to all these different terms. And so the other day, the stranger was the term that I introduced her to. And she's like, what is wrong with you?
Nothing.
Like, nothing.
Birds and the bees.
It enhances self-esteem and body positivity. And it does actually promote intimacy among couples who discuss, masturbation, or they do it in front of each other.
Oh, yeah.
So hot.
That's pretty cool.
And it often improves partner lovemaking, and it helps treat 2 common sex problems: premature ejaculation and difficulty having orgasms. What? Oh.
Nah, better not. I did a thing.
Oh, boy.
In Cancun once with a detachable shower head, but I'm going to defer back to you.
I don't think you can. I think you need to finish your story.
I put on a little Magic Mike show with no, I better not. I did a thing. I was feeling frisky.
Where'd the shower head go?
Well, it was like I did a thing with it. It was a thing where she pulled the shower and she did the dance routine. I was or not Mariah Carey. What's her name that did that?
I don't know.
What's the movie? Small town girl on a Saturday night. I did that whole thing. Yeah, nobody wants to hear that. Anyways, Christy was in the shower, and then I'm like musically enhanced. I have a gift.
Yeah, that's the word I was going to use.
I don't know if you saw me singing Bon Jovi in Nashville, but I try to do like a skit. But it's weird because I'm naked.
I think it's...
So anyways.
I don't think that's weird.
Okay. Well done. Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. So there is
Flash dance. It was flash dance. You remember? I was driving myself crazy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So I did the little dance that she does. And then
is it a movie?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then she's in a chair dancing, and then the water comes down.
Oh.
And Chris Farley did it in the movie too. He did a little flash dance in front of Rob Lowe, I think. So I try to recreate some of that stuff.
Oh, Christy's a lucky lady. Jesus Christ.
Remember when Chris Farley and Rob Lowe went cow tipping in, why can't I think of the movie? They were selling brakes. Why am I forgetting the name of the movie?
Oh, Tommy Boy.
Tommy Boy. So they were cow tipping, and then he got in mud, and Rob Lowe was hosing him off. So it inspired me in Cancun. We were naked in the shower, and I did a routine thing. Man. We might have been drinking.
I hope so.
And
I thought that story was going somewhere else. Okay.
Don't try this at home, kids.
All right. So researchers mined data from a 2021 national survey of sexual well-being. The sample included 3,878 Americans over the age of 18. So that's a pretty good sample. All adult ages, races, ethnicities, education and income levels, sexual orientation, single folks, all types of relationships and partners, sex frequencies. So this is like broad range, right? Okay. During the year before completing the survey, they reported the following. So, no masturbation at all. 44% of women said they did not masturbate at all the year before they took the survey.
Oh.
That's a lot. I feel like they're lying.
Yeah. I think people lie about that quite a bit, about masturbation.
Yeah. Or are we just horn dogs?
No, I don't know why it's such a big thing. You're not going to get arrested. I don't. Maybe in Texas. But folks, I think here nobody's watching for the most part.
24% of men said that they didn't masturbate at all the year before.
Okay, that's a more manageable number, I feel like.
Yeah, than 44%.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
A few times per year, women said 25%, men said 17% of them. Once a month, women 10%, men 6%. A few times per month, women 12%, men 16%.
Yeah.
All right, we get down to here. Almost daily, women 0.5% of them, men 10%. Why should you play with yourself? Well, there's a lot of reasons. For men, it's clearing out the pipes, dude.
Yeah, there's health benefits. I've read that before.
100%.
Right.
Get them fluids out of there.
Yeah, for sure. And I think doesn't help. What's that thing I get? The dirty pipe. What's that? Urinary tract infection. Doesn't it help with that a little bit?
I don't know. I've heard about. Hold on. Googling.
But it keeps things fresh. You got to recycle kind of your load there a little bit.
Yeah. See, I've heard the reduced risk of prostate cancer.
Yeah. I've heard that.
Yeah.
I've heard that. That's what I told them at Wendy's when I was ordering a hamburger and touching myself. I said, "Hey, man, just keeping the prostate numbers.
Sir, move it along.
Trying to manage the prostate number.
Sir, move it along. You're in the drive-thru.
You're the one staring."
Okay, so most people obviously doing it for pleasure or because they're just feeling a little bit horny.
I think there's an old phrase for guys called post-nut clarity.
Right.
I believe I've heard that on several occasions.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I also have post-nut clarity.
Good.
Yeah. Sexual frustration and stress relief also ranking high on the reasons why people play with themselves. Relaxation and helping to fall asleep also up there. So there you go.
I'll give myself a little tug Christmas morning just to get them liven up the holidays.
Right.
But I save it. I have not masturbated in
oh boy.
Oh, it's been a minute. Well, I'm married to a totally hot smoking woman, and I have to. She expects big things, and it's a lot of pressure, and I have to be ready at all times. You know, she's in her prime, and
and you are not.
I'm sad a lot. No, she's revved up all the time, man.
So you're like, I can't waste it.
Well, right. I don't want to disappoint her either. So, there's some of that. So
right. You can't be like, sorry, honey, I can't. I blew my load earlier today.
I keep things locked and loaded.
You have to text her and be like, is it okay?
I've seen this Hallmark movie 3 times. I'm not going. I'm boring. Is it okay?
Do you need a nut tonight or no?
Yeah. So, anyways, that's where I'm at. How about you? I feel like women are different, and I'll tell you, guys get older, and it does. It makes a difference.
I'm sure it does. Yeah, because I mean, in your teens,
if you want to stay in a more of a constant state of arousal, you just need to build it up a little. I mean, there's a window, but that you should close before you masturbate, is what I'm saying.
Usually just toss the semen out the window.
I've got a water feature full of semen in my backyard. Actually, it's all semen. It's unbelievable. It's like just semen flowing through. Semen feature. I told the semen feature. That's interesting.
People, relax.
What a complete waste
We are killing it online. Have you guys checked the comments?
of cyberspace.
Smoke That Skin Wagon says, you guys are killing it.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast.
We're internet sensations.
Saving you green with every machine. John Green Family Auto is back just minutes away in Milton with completely inspected, polished, and ready to drive pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Trade in your old winter beater for something new to you with financing that's easy on your wallet and beating any competitor's trade appraisal by $500 guaranteed. Stress-free experience, over-the-top service department, and carefully selected pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs as John Green is back and ready to ride with you. John Green Family Auto, just minutes away in Milton, and johngreenfamilyauto.com.
Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
When I get a serious craving for something I want to eat.
Hello, Captain.
I need some cheese, tomatoes, and olives, and maybe even some meat. I need some pizza.
Oh my God. 22-year-old woman in Florida named Ricky Holly flew into a friggin' rage. Domino's delivered a pizza to her that she says was cold and uncut.
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
So she drove from her home to the restaurant, which, why didn't you just do that in the first place and get carry out? Argued with an employee, threw the pizza.
Jesus.
I know, and damaged the store's phone.
Bitch is running wild, man.
I'm very proud of myself.
Somehow, using that phone or another phone, someone called the police. The cops came and they arrested Ricky for criminal mischief, which is a misdemeanor. She spent a night in jail before being released, ordered not to have contact with that Domino's location. But she is not prevented from ordering pizza from another establishment, which should be a thing. Ricky.
You're
Girl, take a look at Ricky.
You ain't first. You're last in line to get a. Oh, she's kind of smoking hot. A little young to be that deranged, ain't? Shake and bake.
Yeah, girl. Why you so mad? Come on now.
Let me quote
And also, you didn't get a hot pizza.
Let me quote the great late Colonel Sanders, who said, "I'm too drunk to taste this pizza." A lot of people didn't know that.
Never forget.
She's a little cutie to be throwing a tantrum like that.
Yeah.
Is she in her 20s?
Maybe that's why she's throwing a tantrum, because she always got everything she wanted.
Oh, she's making a TikTok video.
22-year-old bitch.
Good.
Yeah.
Why don't you marry the McLaren guy that rams his car into,
Yeah, no kidding.
guardrails? We can send the meteorite right to your wedding location.
It did happen at 1:30 in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
She doesn't look hammered, though.
Is that her mugshot?
Yeah.
That which tells me that was all set up. She looks way too good at 1:30 in the morning.
She probably went out to the club,
It's like a glamour shot.
came home, wanted pizza. But why? You're still. I just go back to, you're still not going to get a hot pizza. You threw a fit and you still got no hot pizza. So
Doesn't that sound like psychedelics or something when you just can't put together a logical chain of events?
usually you don't want to eat when you're on
I
psychedelics.
can cut my own pizza. I wouldn't know. I'm not a drug addict.
Most people that do psychedelics aren't addicted to them either.
No, trust me. Welcome to the 60s. You missed it.
You even knew how dumb that was. Listen to you.
No, that pizza would have been gone. At 1:30 in the morning, a pizza's life expectancy at my house is like 1.5 minutes.
Yeah.
That thing's gone.
Girl, you screwed up.
Man, you could have had a nice Pinot and then cut your own little slice into funny little squares, funny little shapes. If you think round's funny.
It was artist's choice.
Yeah.
You know?
It's too bad.
We thought uploading to the cloud was something completely different. The JJO Morning Show Podcast.
Saving you green with every machine. John Green Family Auto is back just minutes away in Milton with completely inspected, polished, and ready to drive pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Trade in your old winter beater for something new to you with financing that's easy on your wallet and beating any competitor's trade appraisal by $500 guaranteed. Stress-free experience, over-the-top service department, and carefully selected pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs as John Green is back and ready to ride with you. John Green Family Auto, just minutes away in Milton, and johngreenfamilyauto.com.
Johnny and D, JJO.
All right, so we're both kind of restaurant folks, right? We enjoy a nice restaurant.
Well, atmosphere downtown.
Also enjoy, dive bars, right?
Sometimes it's sometimes they're so expensive. I just look at the menu and keep walking.
Okay.
Like a particular steakhouse downtown.
Not here to judge you.
No.
We did go to Cooper's Hawk, and it was really nice.
Oh, I love that place.
Yeah.
We go there all the time.
Dude, the steak medallions.
Fantastic.
And I don't like pork chops at all, but they have a pretzel breaded pork chop. Mm-hmm. And dude, I died. I died and went to heaven. I'm not even here right now.
Yeah. And it's, I knew you would like it there.
Yeah. It's awesome.
I knew you would like it. Good. You like the... Did you sit at the bar? Did you get a table?
We got a table. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Ryan, our great server. He was amazing.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Yeah, there's a big new survey out on acceptable and unacceptable behaviors at restaurants. Some of the results are a little surprising, so I have some highlights here. Asking for a to-go container to take leftovers home. 93% of people say that's acceptable, and 3% say it's unacceptable, and I can't figure out why anybody would think it's unacceptable.
Strange.
Yeah.
Sit there and finish it, fatty.
Like, what?
We ran out of. I bring you takeout, but you ate that too, fatty. So, you don't get a takeout, styrofoam.
So weird.
That's weird.
Sending back a dish that wasn't made as specified.
Yeah.
84% say that's acceptable. 7% say it's not.
Yeah. Sure.
I think it also depends on price point, too. But, so I had ordered something at a restaurant. I ordered a steak. And I ordered it medium rare, and it was definitely medium. But it was a busy night there, and they asked if they wanted it. Do you want the chef to refire it? And I said, hell no. Don't worry about it. Whatever. Not a big deal. Now, if I was paying like $100 for that steak, I'd be like, yes, please.
You mean to get you a new steak?
Yeah.
Ah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, that was nice of you.
Well, I also feel like it's wasteful. I have a problem with that. That animal died so I could eat it.
Well, I would.
And I feel like it doesn't really honor them.
I would say that you made the F up, so I'm going to keep the overcooked steak while you make me a new one.
Right.
I'm going to put this in my purse.
You got a BOGO. You have a purse steak.
It's not how it works here.
What about taking photos of their food? 75% say it's acceptable. 13% say it's not. They're probably boomers.
Yeah, what? That's no big deal.
Right. I don't know. This is like what do you find that other people are doing to be unacceptable? Like the hell?
Yeah, it should be something interesting. Or a nice presentation. I don't need to see your nacho platter. I've pretty much seen every one of those.
Yeah. All right. This is where we're getting in the thick of it, dude. Flirting with the staff.
Yeah.
23% say it's acceptable. 57% say no. 20% aren't sure whether it's cool to openly flirt with the staff these days. I'm going to go ahead and tell you the staff's point of view and say no. They don't want to be flirted.
Yeah, how far are they taking the flirty activity?
Right. Yeah.
You asking for a number? Or what do you... take it to Hooters,
right.
like the rest of us.
Yeah. The bartender doesn't want to sleep with you, okay? I'm just throwing it out
Almost
there.
like 100% of the time.
Right.
It doesn't happen.
Like you might catch them on an off day where they're fresh off a breakup, but the odds are not good.
The odds are not in your favor.
All right. Bringing outside food or drinks into the restaurant.
Yeah, that's a gimme.
14% say it's acceptable. 71% say it's not. Now, I will make an exception for your kids, your crotch fruit. If you want to bring in their Cheerios or their little puffs that they eat, whatever, who cares? Or like a dietary thing. I've brought in salad dressing before, my own salad dressing. Snapping your fingers to get the waiter's attention.
Just a finger in the air.
A finger.
The correct finger.
A finger's fine.
Yeah, just hey, I'm over here.
Yeah, totally. 81% of people are like, no, it's not acceptable to snap your fingers. I'm telling you, the wait staff hates it. They hate it. And they were more than likely serve you shittier or crappier. Thank you. Debating menu prices with the staff. Who does this stuff?
This is all weird.
Like, who are you animals out there?
There's got to be alcohol involved if that's you're snapping and arguing about the price.
Right? I'd be like, get out.
The price of the goods are listed. That's what you pay. What do you think this is? Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, might want to check that first.
Allowing their kids to roam freely. No. 90% say it is completely unacceptable.
Where are they roaming to?
Dude, you haven't been in a restaurant where the kids are running around?
I try to avoid it.
Oh, my God. Just stick your foot out and trip the little snit.
Chaos. All right.
You'd be letting your kid run around. Damn. And then how about saying they won't pay for a dish they didn't like, but they ate it anyway?
Yeah, you can't eat 3/4 of the plate.
Yeah, totally.
Get your money back.
90% say it's unacceptable. 4% of people out there say it is acceptable to eat the dish you don't like and then refuse to pay for it. And if you find me those 4% of people, bring them to me so I can slap them in the face.
Boom shakalaka.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, yeah, that all makes good sense to me.
It does. I feel like we're aligned on a lot of stuff
I generally see pretty good behavior at most restaurants.
I think we went through the most of it during COVID. Remember that? People were mad about masks, so they'd yell at their servers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially if you're going to go back. I mean, just be cool. Everybody's under enough stress.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like, if the pretzel wasn't big enough, order another one. You weirdo.
I was in a restaurant one time. Well, I'll just say it. I was at Brothers 3. It was back when Rick owned it before he passed. Rest in peace. And there was this guy that came in, and he ordered a grilled chicken sandwich. And he ate like 2/3 of it. And then he complained that it was not done enough. And he got kicked out of Brothers 3 so goddamn fast. And he is like, never come back here. You bitch, last time you were in here. And blah, 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 blah. Kicked him right out. Which I would have made the a-hole pay before I kicked him out. But I think he just had enough of his crap.
Yeah, I'm sure the buffet people see some abhorrent behavior. I mean, that's what killed Red Lobster. All that you can eat shrimp and all those lobsters, all those crab legs.
Yeah,
remember that?
Oh yeah.
You'd have Tubby and the 4 Tubbies come in and just eat until they had to crawl out of there.
There is a chick on TikTok.
I can't stand
that probably weighs
watching
$120.
Yeah.
And she'll go into those all-you-can-eat places, and she'll eat and eat and eat and eat.
They're there 6 hours.
Yes, we need
the tables.
But then she tips them super good. Like she gives them like $200 tips and whatever, because she does stay there for a while.
So she grazes. Are you saying she just goes in waves?
I don't know if she's training to be a competitive eater or what, but I ain't never seen nobody put down food like she do.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah. So,
a hollow leg. That's specifically why I don't like buffets.
Yeah.
Because I just hurt myself eating. And I hate,
like somebody stop me.
I just hate it. It's just that.
I hear you. So Lance wanted to go to Steel Tank for his birthday in Economowalk, and they have an awesome brunch buffet. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay, the salad I want is only $2 less than the buffet. Should I just do the buffet? But I decided on the salad because if I did the buffet, I knew the part of my brain that's like, you paid $20, you should eat. I'd be eating pasta salad. I'd be grabbing some of the dessert. You know what I mean? Whereas, like, at least the salad, I just have the friggin' salad. Mm-hmm. And that's why, although the Steel Tank buffet, if you need to do the brunch buffet there.
I've heard it's amazing.
It's incredible.
Yeah. I heard that's
$20.
Yeah. Yeah.
And one of the best mimosas I've ever had.
Well, and some of the buffet food I don't find to be all that great, to be honest with you.
Right.
Let's face it.
Usually,
yeah. It's been sitting or it's whatever. They don't put the love into it. It's just a cheaper version of that restaurant.
So I ordered this. It's a
there's a reason they don't put a steak on the buffet line.
With grilled chicken, and it came as a tower. That was my salad, and it was as the onions were falling. But it was like,
holy cow, that's beautiful.
I know.
That looks like the yummiest thing I've ever seen in my life.
And then I was like, well, how do I eat
And
this?
those are the pinkest onions I've ever seen in my life.
Those are pickled onions, buddy.
Oh my God, I can almost taste that thing. That's their salad?
Yeah, at Steel Tank.
Wow.
Pretty incredible.
What's on the side there? Some garlic toast or something?
Yeah, it was like a garlic bread with some sort of cheese on top or something. Focaccia bread or something.
That is lovely, I have to say.
Yeah.
It's a lovely salad.
It was.
How much
I thought
was that?
it was $17.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Typical.
Yeah.
Dumbing down your smartphone. One podcast at a time. Listen, rate, and subscribe to the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Now we got ears, it's time for cheers. Hot dog, no problem solved. Hot diggity dog.
The Wiener Mobile was involved in a rollover crash Monday morning near Oak Brook. About 11:15 in the a.m., state troopers called to I-294. Crash involving the Wienermobile and a Hyundai. They were both going north. So the Wienermobile struck the car, lost control, and rolled over. No injuries were reported. The hot doggers were okay.
He was hot dogging all up and down the interstate. Oh, my gosh.
Everybody's okay.
So dangerous out there.
Yeah. There's a picture of the Wienermobile on the tow truck, and it does look like it's a little scuffed on the side.
So he was on his side.
It rolled over.
Oh, it was a complete rollover.
It said the Wienermobile rolled over, lost control, and rolled over.
It doesn't look like the most safest place to be in a rollover.
The Wienermobile?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I see that thing sometimes. I'll see it out in the wild. And, it's got skinny tires. It's like, I don't know. Would it be top heavy? It doesn't look like it'd be that tough to roll over. But I don't know. One quick swerve, I guess. Get the front of that hot dog leaning.
Flying through the air is not good.
It's flying through the air. It's not good. And a giant hot dog is not.
Flying hot dog.
It's not good. It's the worst. It's actually the worst in a Wienermobile. I wonder if he gets in trouble.
No, I don't.
Man, I remember this was so crazy. We were in Denver for a sound lunch. Was it last May or something? And the day we went on the air for our Denver broadcast with Neil Middleton and company, Fame on Fire, we found out that they were changing the name of the Wienermobile to the Frankmobile. Remember that?
Yeah.
And we lost our cookies on the air that morning. And we just found out overnight and this was before we got poisoned and drugged and by the drug dealers in Denver.
Before we got dosed.
Before we got roofied, a true roofie.
Yeah, we all got fed mushrooms. Yeah,
mushroom shots.
Mushroom tea, yeah.
Before we were vocally paralyzed, we found out that they were changing it. I remember the stink on the air that morning when we found out.
Yeah, we were very upset.
Neil Middleton was ready to, Neil Middleton, his home away from home is Madison. Even Neil was all hot and bothered. So, that was that was almost Oscar Mayer Bud Lighting themselves before Bud Lighted themselves.
Yeah.
But they turned it, they didn't make that mistake for long.
It was a 4-month change.
Why?
I think it was.
Let me guess.
It was just to get some attention because isn't a Frank is 100% beef, right?
Was it a product?
Yeah. It was to pay homage to
Okay.
a new recipe for Oscar Mayer's 100% beef franks, which made the debut nationwide.
Well, we did not relish in the tragedy of the name change.
No, dude.
Yeah, we were audibly upset. I mean, we almost couldn't go on with the broadcast.
Right. Yeah.
That's why I did drugs. Couldn't even cope with it. My coping mechanism.
It was terrible.
Um,
And then remember we had the hot doggers in here. Sam, remember when she came in and we interviewed her and then we went out to the Wienermobile.
Yeah.
And took pictures.
Mm-hmm.
She was delightful.
Yeah.
Very nice.
They know. Oh, there's a picture of it on its side as they're lifting it up. Oh, my goodness gracious. This will live in infamy. Oh, the humanity. You like to be, look in your rear view mirror and there's a hot dog flying through the air.
I would, no. Well.
You know, I got to tell you, it held up pretty well. Yeah, it's scuffed. I mean, they're going to have to repaint it, but it doesn't look like, I don't see any cracks.
Right.
Or, the wiener looks stable. They just flipped their dog.
They probably have like one plate. Like you can't just take like the Wienermobile to like any body shop.
Oh, no.
Right?
No, that goes to the, let's see. What?
They have a special mechanic.
Well, if it's only a paint, you just get the paint code and you're all good. You probably take it out to there. There's a place in Windsor that repairs boats.
Why would you go to
Fiberglass?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, you just put it on there and just layer it. You layer fiberglass on there. And you take it to a paint shop.
Man,
Wieners and boats.
it's a close call.
Let's see what it weighs.
I wonder.
Wienermobile weight. I love Google. The Wienermobile is 11 feet high, 8 feet wide, weighs 14,500 pounds. That's like an RV.
Yeah. So that car that it hit, oh my God. Can you imagine if I called my insurance agent, Colleen Frenzel, Janesville?
Yeah, you
American
see,
Family Insurance.
You got hit
Be
by
like, Colleen, I got hit by a Wienermobile. Like, what?
She says, that's so cool.
What?
A wiener. Now, let me see. Yo.
Wonder how many tunnels that Wiener's been through, eh?
Yeah, that was the wrong tunnel. Gee, you chose poorly. Was it, what was the description of how it all went down?
It hit the car and then rolled over.
So we got to distract the driving. He was taking pictures of his wiener in a Wienermobile.
Oh, these allegations will not stand.
Hi, how's it going?
Apparently pretty good.
Good morning.
Hey, you guys are taking the Earl Stripe, $99.99, or just put some mustard on it.
Oh, got it. Yeah. I can't. It's amazing it didn't cause a pileup. I mean, that thing is long.
Just from the gawkers.
Exactly.
Even.
You think everybody, stop, get a picture. I need a selfie with
100%.
the rolled over wiener.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to believe me.
The JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.